You might be familiar with the topic of push versus pull, especially regarding medicine. No bullshit. Regarding advertising, or marketing, you have push marketing and pull marketing. For example, push marketing, you produce something and then you push it on your potential client. Hey, buy this, buy this, buy this, or buy this, buy this, and do advertising, click here to buy now, and all that stuff. You call them and, hey, do you want to buy, and all that. And then you have pull marketing, where you signal what you are about and what you can do. You evaluate yourself, you demonstrate what your products can do, and you maybe reach out for interacting with your clients and talking with them, but you're not telling them, here, why don't you buy this? You're saying, hey, I have that and you can buy it. Maybe that's you not making maybe an offer, but maybe it's an offer, but it's not. It's an invitation, more like an invitation. So you say, hey, we have all this, you can come here. So this actually, when you think about it, okay, somebody needs it and they want to come to you. This is something that doesn't seem to work in medicine, specifically with things that are going beyond normal health. If you are healthy, you're not sick, you feel good, you're fine. Most people, they don't care about it, and they also don't see where they are actually unhealthy. I would figure the majority of people, they say, oh, I'm healthy, I'm good. So you can't really you have a hard time pulling them for your services. You tell them, hey, why don't you come and do a CAT scan, or why don't you come in and have a check of your vitals, or you come in, or you tell them some supplements or a book about your health practice, or what is also what triggered for me this thinking about it is especially the whole multi-level marketing practices. I was wondering why is it so obnoxious? Why is it not really working? So you have so many multi-level marketing companies that sell supplements, or they sell creams and food and what else, sprays, I know. And left aside if they work or not, if they're beneficial or not. Most what people recognize about multi-level marketing is the push marketing, that they go out and, hey, blah blah blah, and then there are like these memes about when you meet an old friend and you can see the MLM pitch incoming, like, oh god, this is obnoxious, it's not really helpful. And you can think about, like, if you have a look at push and pull, and when actually pull marketing works, then you can have at least an appreciation for the difficulties that they have. Because as long as someone is not really healthy, as long as someone is like used to this level that he is on, about the problems that he have, or has like this belief, oh, it's normal to get up in the morning and have a back pain, or that goes away, or to have a headache, I just have to drink a coffee and then it's fine, or when I climb stairs, that's normal, I'm just not a fit type. Yeah, So a lot of people probably, I could imagine, they think they are not the body type. They can't get fit. They can't lose weight. They can't gain weight. They can't gain muscles. They don't imagine that they have the chance to do to increase the abilities of their bodies. So they don't really have an interest to go out and see what those companies that want to improve your health, that don't want to fix your health but improve it. They don't really get to that. So there are only a few that actually do the research, and they look for specific products, then look for certain diets, and they start with diets and improve themselves with that, or supplements, or different training systems. So they do CrossFit or powerlifting or Zumba or something, and then they say, oh, this is where they think, oh, I can do something new, and then they go for that. So maybe like something like Zumba or training is a good example where those nutrition companies can look in for ways how to do pull marketing. So many of the street benefits, they have problems marketing themselves because people are not seeing that they have that problem, and they also maybe don't want to check if they have this problem, because that could mean that they are not normal, or they have to go out of their way, they have to interrupt their life, or they get like contact with their mortality. Oh my god, that means I could die, or I could be damaged, or something is not right with me. No, I'm normal right now how I am, and this is how it will be from now until forever. And yeah, if you want to be successful with pull marketing for a wide audience, then you have to be able to unlock the critical thinking in this kind of people. You have to make them curious about what they are able to achieve. Thinking about that the situation they're in right now is okay. That's fine. If they're happy, that's great. But that there's possibility to go beyond, to go up, to go more. So they don't have to be transhumanists and think about, oh, I can become superhuman and get like super powerful augmented limbs, or I don't know, fire breathing or something else. No, you can be able to run a marathon in short time and improve your stamina, your health, your longevity. You can improve your markers. Yeah, but this is basically the problem, right? So what will you actually improve? What can you measure? That's something also very difficult with different diets and such things. Is how do you actually prove that it increases your longevity? Then you really have to track a whole life of a person, of hundreds of persons, thousands of people, track exactly what they do over hundreds of years, and then you can say that it actually improves your longevity and that it puts like 10% of years to your life. Yeah. This is very hard to track, and what you can't really measure, you can't really improve. And then people don't really believe you. And that's where you then have to come in and maybe think about, okay, what is something that is short term, that can improve, that has a big impact, and that is actually recognizable. Because if you give someone some supplement that says, okay, a supplement and you will get better for this, like a little bit, and they take it for half a year, they do get better, so they just assume that you sell them something good and they do get better, then it's still in the back of their mind, where if I would have just maybe eaten less burgers and do 10-minute walks 2 times a day, maybe I would have the same effect. Or maybe it's not the pills, it's just a placebo effect. Or hey, I was also this year the weather was different, so it could have been that instead of the pills. They have no idea how to actually connect the two, the pills and the effect. And that basically the situation, the goal, and the effect of what you sell as a medicine for improving health, connecting this to from goal to the solution is very hard. It's very hard to pinpoint and prove, and of course also to promise for your clients. So yeah, keep that in mind. See if you can find points where you can say definitely that you can track them to see the improve of their health, that you make weekly, monthly checkups, so that you can say, okay, these and these pointers will improve, inflammatory will go down, and if not, then that doesn't work for you, you get your money back, or you will be able to run your 5 kilometers in X weeks, lose X weight in so many days, and yeah, that you have some actual variable that is trackable, measurable, has an impact, and that can be targeted back to the person. Yeah, so that's basically all. I think, yeah, you can maybe market also with real physiological background, how it works, but this is then more logic and won't convince many people. Yeah, do what you want. Just some thoughts from me, and hopefully it helps you. Bye.